Hey guys, welcome back to Winter Rose. So as you know, back in June I purchased this stitch bracelet and it says love at first bite, and I thought at the time, even with stitch on the bail, it was perfect for or on the clasp rather, it was perfect for my current dog. So I did start out with adding some charms that I had purchased. This one I'd had for a long time, so this was my star sign. I recently got this one in a related video, so that was my first dog I ever owned. Her name was Tiki. I had other dogs growing up. The first dog ever in my name was Tiki, and that was her birthstone. I also had this one on there, which was my partner's birthstone, so kind of like our own little family. And then I got the T for Tiki. So what I wanted to do was just over time I wanted to add the beads. I've now, happy to say, I've completed it. So recently I had a haul, very small mini haul, but they're all related to this bangle, so I thought I would show you what I got and then rearrange it to the way that I wanted it, because the girl did it, but she, I don't know, she just had them in a random order and I didn't really like it. So the only puppy that was missing was our boy, so my partner became sort of like Tiki's stepdad. That's our joke, because she didn't really have a dad. She had my dad, who was her granddad, and then she had me and my mom and my brothers and my sister, but she didn't really have a dad because, I mean, I was 15 when I got her. So my partner became like her default dad, default stepdad. So what we did was, because we shared her, we decided to do the same for Rusty. So of course I got the R for Rusty to match Tiki's T. And then because the girls have the heart birthstones, so whoops, mine being July, hers being May, and David's is in the knot of April, I decided to get Rusty matching his dad. So September is also a very special month for me because it was my older brother's birth month. So Rusty's born the 12th and Owen was the 20th, so that's kind of like another way to keep Owen alive, I guess. So that is just beautifully detailed. Again, it's the knotting. And then the last one that I got as the centerpiece for it is just this very simple puppy paw charm. So it's very open works. There's two little paw prints on each side, at top and bottom, and then a massive big one. So I got, I keep dropping everything today. I got that one for my dogs because they've always been a big part of my life, and I thought this Stitch Bangle, being kind of like a space dog, I guess, because he was adopted as a dog legally in the movie, I thought this would be a nice way to honor my pets. Again, I have had other animals growing up, but Tiki was a massive responsibility for me when I was 15. I used to always joke and say I don't have children, I have dogs. We had another dog with Tiki. He passed away. His name was Blade. But David never really was in my life at that point. So the reason I'm not forgetting about him, but this was kind of like when I was with my partner, this was my dog and this was our little family that we made. So Rusty and Tiki didn't unfortunately meet each other, but I always talk about her a lot to him. He probably thinks I'm nuts being a dog owner, but I'm not a crazy cat lady, I'm a crazy dog lady. So I'll put it together and I'll show you. So here's the finished product. I decided to go with Tiki on this side, Dad's charm there, her charm there, little paw print in the middle, then Mummy, which is me, my boy, and his name. So I just used that little silicone clip just to keep everything, because this does quite move around a lot. I don't mind if it goes this way, but it's such a heavy bail and I'm worried it's going to fall off, so just put the clip there for extra security. So that is my dog charm. It's now completed. The bracelet, the bangle, sorry. I feel like that is it. I don't need to add anything else onto it. As you can see, I kind of have a thing about symmetry. I don't know, maybe it comes down to my my behavior patterns from when I was a kid. I don't know, but I feel like that's a lot better fit now. She had, like, the lady did a lovely job at being